Climate action plan, when we're talking about a municipality, is you can really think of it as a roadmap for a city or a county or a region, a roadmap that they can follow to lower the greenhouse gas emissions that are emitted because of the activities that are occurring in the city, whether that be the use of electricity or the burning of fossil fuels to move a car. Additionally, climate action planning also looks at how to develop or improve the resilience of a city. So looking at how a city can be more resilient in the face of impeding climate change. So with stronger storms, longer droughts, what does a city need to do to be able to adapt to that? I'm McCreary. I work on our Livable Cities team. My main focus is on climate action planning, and I work with a wonderful team here at KERAMIDA. There's similar challenges in any project we work on. Two of the bigger ones that I can point out are, one is data collection. Data collection for municipal or city level data is not that straightforward. Some governments collect some data, and then another city will collect a different type of data. And therefore, every client we work for, we have to take a unique approach to how we collect the data that we need to create the baseline for the plan. And we don't approach any planning process without understanding the situation in terms of the data. Cities are unique, and they're unique in many ways, both as like a city, but then also the unique features within a city. And we're working with community members, a lot of times communities we're not from, and therefore we have to take an approach where we truly do work alongside the city rather than telling the city, here's what you should do because we're an expert. That'll never work. We'll either run into opposition because people don't want to be told what to do, rightfully, especially from someone who doesn't live here. And also we'll probably be wrong because we don't live there and we don't understand the cultural intricacies that occur within a city. So we have to involve community in the process if a plan is going to be actionable when we leave it. So every city has unique characteristics, like I just pointed out. There's different cultural groups, there's different socioeconomic classes, there's different industries, there's different climate challenges, there's a whole lot of differences. With our Livable Cities team, when we're developing climate action plans, we take it very seriously when we are invited into a community to create a plan for that community. One of the main things that we focus on from the very beginning is involving community voice within our planning process. And we don't do this as an additional feature, we do this as a part of our process. We want to include voices at the beginning, middle, and the end. But one area that we always focus on is what you could umbrella term call a disadvantaged community. So this is any community that has been disproportionately impacted by climate, or who has been historically marginalized because of economic reasons, race, because of ethnicity, because of where they come from. These communities are particularly important to take a special approach with. So I can give an example of rural communities are a lot of times not involved in the climate action planning process, but we need to involve rural communities in these conversations. One, because they're vital to our livelihoods, right? Rural communities are the ones who grow our food, who make sure that we can live, right? But also in that process, there are greenhouse gas emissions associated with agriculture. And we need to reduce those emissions, we as in a population. But someone who does not farm, doesn't have any right to go to a farmer and tell them, you're doing something wrong and here's how to fix it. We don't take that approach, one, because it's not right, and two, it won't work. So what we try to do is work with rural communities or farmers to understand, what are your challenges? Here's what we're trying to fix. How can we work together? Is there a way in which our plan could help you benefit and the climate benefit? And a lot of times there is. Like, for example, a lot of greenhouse gas emissions are released when fertilizer is applied but not absorbed by the plant, because N2O is volatilized, turns into a greenhouse gas. But that N2O, if it turns into a gas, is also money that the farmer paid to put the fertilizer on the ground, and it just turns into a gas. They don't want that either. So we can find synergies in that way, like, let's be more efficient, let's work together, let us help you find funding, let us help put a framework in place so that we can reduce emissions and improve your bottom line. I think there's several reasons why our team is unique. One, all of us are doing the work because we care about the results. It's not just a job. Everyone in our team is extremely passionate, and that's what makes it so fun to go to work with our team. Secondly, everyone on our team is incredibly intelligent, some of the smartest people I've ever been around. And that shows through our work. We're able to think through problems in unique ways, and that's just exciting to be around these types of people. And third, I think we do a very good job of taking each project with a unique approach. No two cities are the same, and therefore we don't come in with some model that we replicate in every single city. Of course, we have some frameworks that we like to use, but every city we treat differently and approach it in a way that's going to work best for that community. And I think that is unique to our team.